Morning! We've just parked up in Lochgoilhead where we've walked down the road about 300 or 400 yards and then we took a right past a few holiday homes heading into the Letter May forest, which is where we're at now, and we're going to head up onto Beinn Bheula, another Corbett. So we'll follow the track up the forest for what looks like about 3/4 of a mile, where we'll be looking for a left turn into the forest, which should take us up onto the start of the fell side. So yeah, it's a beautiful forest. Tree down here on the path. Don't know how long it's been down, but doesn't appear anybody's in any rush to move it. I think there's a good few come down here by the look of it. They've moved them ones. This one's maybe just been down recently. So I'm taking there's going to be no vehicles after this point. That's nice. No one will run me GoPro over. So that's Beinn Bheula, the one in the middle, the Corbett, but we're not going to head that way just yet. We're up at that fork where I said turns left, just ahead of us here, because we're going to go that way and we're going to drop into that big sweeping Beinn and then get up onto that ridge and tick a couple more hills off up there too before we get to Beinn Bheula. Beinn Bheula. So we've got a better view of the track ahead of me now. A couple of 100 yards up this track we're going to take a left out the forest and then we're going to go up onto this ridge to the left of me to find that little hill and then back down into that beautiful looking Beinn and then onto the big hills. So this is the left turn. It's an easy one to miss. Not much of a track by the looks of it, but it follows this little burn all the way up onto that ridge. I think the burn's called Lochs Burn. So let's fight our way through here. Come on, Billy, up, up. I need a jelly baby. The beginning of that path is absolutely awful, so don't be put off by it. I can see the way a bit better now and I can actually see a faint path through this sphagnum moss. The ground's opened up a little bit and I can see where I'm going now. Rockstar's more intent in getting in that water, look, than he is getting up the burn. He just wants to get in it. We're about 400 metres up and we've just left the forest, heading for our first hill. It's a hump and a Narnain, and it's got 3 summits. The other 2 are classified as well. So we're going to bag 3 hills here, and we're not even walking in the direction of our main hill yet. Over there, Beinn Bheula. That doesn't need filtered, running through that moss. That's good. Do you want some, Billy? Look at this. He's stuck the end in the ground and he's eating it like a nice lolly, look. That's fantastic. That's good, eh? That's lovely. Let's have another. Oh. That's what we've just came up. Absolutely horrible. There's our first summit of the day, and Billy's having a well-deserved little lie down. Don't blame him. Our first hill of the day, Cruach, Miseag, 607 metres. It's a Narnain, and it was an absolute beast to get up. But wait till you see this view. As with all Narnains, it's quite peaky. And look at that. Oh my word. Loch Goil. We're going to go back along that ridge there, back down to that lochs, and back up that mountain in front of us. So we've got a way to go yet, but look at that view. There's Lochgoilhead down there, and just look at Loch Goil. Beautiful. It's like some Norwegian fjord. Stunning. Rockstar! That's got our mojo back. West top, 571 metres. And that over there is also its west top. And that's where we're heading. far west top, 561 metres. It's a Dodd and a Highland 5. Says the other two behind us. The first one, the big one, the Madeline, that's also an Highland 5. I'm not quite sure what a Highland 5 is, maybe a fellow over 500 metres, but sounds about right, but correct me if I'm wrong. So from the summit of the west top, we're gonna head in the direction of Beinn Bheula. We've got to drop down to the Lochgoil yet. We're going to lose 200 metres nearly dropping down to the Lochgoil, and then we're going to climb almost another 400 metres to get to the top of that mountain in front of us. So we've still got a lot to do, but at least we're heading in the right direction now. So from the Lochgoil, we're going to head up into that Beinn and then up onto the hill. So that's us almost topping out in the Beinn, back up to about 600 metres, so that's nice. Losing that ascent at the Lochgoil, well, that was hard work, but we're back up, and according to the map and my route, it should take us behind the back of these big crags and up onto the hill. Oh man, this, believe it or not, is the first significant path I've had in the last 6 hours. The Madelines earlier on absolutely beasted me. There was no path on them. I'm so pleased to find this path and see that it's running behind the back of the hill, because the front of the hill has been staring me in the face all day and just intimidating me. It's full of vertical crags and dangerous ground, but look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. A lovely way onto the ridge and a lovely way onto the hill. Oh, we've got our mojo back again for the second time. Look at that over there. No idea what they are, but they're nice. Must be west. The sun's over there. Look at that. Barren. I've not seen a soul today. I'm absolutely miles from anywhere. Corbett. Fantastic hills. That's Loch Eck behind me. It's got some lovely mountains above Loch Eck. I don't know these hills, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of homework and find out, because some of them look nice. Beautiful. That's the view west. It's 3:30 in the afternoon now, so we need to plod on. We're on the summit ridge now, heading for our fourth hill of the day. There she is, Beinn Bheula, or Beinn Bheula. I can't tap out on this one because I've got to go over the top of it to get down. You just see Lochgoilhead down there. Wow, what a view. We finally made it! Beinn Bheula! 779 metres to Corbett and Madeline and a sim. It's got a beautiful summit. There she is. British Hill, 986 for the Rockstar. Come on lad, let's get off this mountain. Before that snow comes. That's us almost back into the forest. That's Loch Goilhead ahead of me there. So not too far to go. We've gotten off Beinn Bheula safely. I was a little bit apprehensive because it's getting late in the day. It's 5 o'clock now. Bit of a steep descent, but it was all kind of grassy sphagnum moss, so it was easy going on the feet and not slippery. Yeah, it's been a big walk. We're on about 8.5 miles now, so I would say by the time we're back we're going to be over 10. These hills are just amazing. 10 miles on these hills is a long way. It's a big walk, especially when you incorporate a couple of Madeleines. It's pathless in the walk, but hey, epic. 5 hills we've done today. There's the Arrochar Alps in front of me. Absolutely beautiful. The snow's all but gone on them again, but it's due to come back Thursday, big time I think. So that's the forest road we started on this morning, and that's the fork in the road that we took along through the forest there. Then we took a left at that gill, and we went steeply up that gill, all the way up that gill until we got to that Madeleine at the top that's just shining in the sunlight there. That was a hard ascent, and then we followed across, dropped down to the Lochgoil, and then headed up onto the big hills. So we basically just followed the fence all the way down the hill to the river, where we're going to stay on this side of the river because there's a bit of a path, and it should take us back to that forest road where we started. Yeah, so there's a few way markers, but once again, don't expect much of a path. Should take us down to a footbridge below that waterfall and get us back onto the forest road. So that's just back down below the waterfall now. It's an absolute beauty, isn't it? I wasn't expecting it. I knew there was a waterfall here, but I didn't realise it was as nice. It's beautiful. There's another white forest. And there's the forest road, the bottom of the gill. And there's our forest road and the bridge across the burn. So that's us almost back at the junction where we started this morning. So I'm going to wrap my video up at this point because we're losing light. So yeah, it's been an epic day on the hills, big day. We've nearly done about 11.5 miles, I think, by the time we get back to Lochgoilhead. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Bye from the rock star who's up there. Still got plenty left in the tank.